watching the game, like many people. Thought I'd be, um, you know, the odd one out. Um, I'm not a big fan. Well, I'm not a fan of Eagles, and I'm not a big K. I'm definitely not a KC fan. Um, KC's actually rivals with my team, so uh, and I decided to go ahead and just do a stream. Um, sporting events, especially the Super Bowl, are used as time for people to just they go out and get intoxicated and yell. I keep hearing my neighbors yell right now. Obviously, it's when major parts of the game do happen. Yes, thank you for joining me here on the stream. Please do leave a like and subscribe. Eva, how are you? I do see you through the camera on my phone. I see your comment. I am pulling it up on the screen on my computer as we speak, so it's a little more clear what I see in there. So welcome everyone, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. As always, you are a treasure here. On the channel, we do call it Area 5T1, as we do discuss the 5 Ts here. We do talk about transition, we talk about triathlon. Oh, that's cool. I thought I'd try to do a stream right now during Super Bowl time. I mean, if I had an opinion, I'd prefer the Eagles win. I'm just not a KC fan. I'm a Charger fan, so they're division rivals. So that's the only way I'd look at it. Plus, they're the underdog, so I would probably want, I'd root for the underdog in this game, if anything. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Please do leave a like and subscribe. Jump into the chat box. So I tried to stream a little early today due to the fact that I do work tomorrow. Today was kind of a lazy day here at my place. I got up in the morning, watched my friend's podcast. He does a podcast for the Godless Church that I belong to, and then that's what's called a linger longer. So after what's called, we do the Godless sermon, we just hang out and talk more on the linger longer. He went on for 3 more hours, which was, I was sitting there. I was just feeling tired today. I don't know why. I had to take a nap afterward. So I got up from my nap and I said, I've got to do my usual Sunday night stream, and I will probably do a video today. So thank you for the second like. Whoever hit that second like, please jump into the stream. Hey chica, ¿cómo estás? I hadn't seen you in a while, so I was thinking about you. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. As always, you are a treasure here. Please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel, where we do talk the 5 Ts. We talk about transition. Well, first of all, Elabar, tell me something. Where are you at? Are you male or female? Oh wow. Uh, yeah, that would be. That's hard. Hello, Adarsh. How are you? Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. What do you mean you're nothing? So, you won't give me any of that information? Yes, you are a treasure. Just me, Danny. I'm gonna test something here. I know my friends use it a lot, so I want to check how this works. Um, Shalom, Edward. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Oh, so do you guys see that now? I've just figured out how it works. I can pin your comments. If you leave certain comments, I can pin them so they appear on the screen. I noticed my friends were using that the other day. Um, so I like this. So I thought I'd give it. I will definitely do that for people that subscribe or leave very good comments. I think that'll be a good thing to do. We have hit 5 likes, everyone. Well, I hope all goes well with your wife there, Kathy. Like I said, I'd been thinking of you. I hadn't seen you here in a while, so um, also, let's see, any hot topics in the news today? Right now, like I said, game is going on. I just hope the only thing I do sometimes is I will track the score. Oh, nice. The Philadelphia Eagles are up 24-0 on the Kansas City Chiefs. It is halftime, so well, that's what I like to see. Oh, okay, there's a roach on my wall. Got it. There isn't. That's the thing, Kathy. They're just trying to make me look back. And first of all, if they want me to look, uh, people don't figure things out. That if they want me to turn around, I don't have to, because when I'm looking into my camera, I'm also looking behind myself already. So people don't know these things. I'm watching myself. Obviously, I'm looking into the camera, and the camera, I can see the wall behind me. So they need to be critical thinkers. I think that's something that has never been taught, and about being a critical thinker and thinking on the spot, you know, and so that's the big thing. They want you to just look right up there. Hello, everyone, and if you're in here, I would appreciate take a look at the merch store. Um, Plenty of merch in there: t-shirts, hoodies, blankets, even coffee. Um, that's the link to it right there. Ooh, Tyrone. Well, which type would it be? I know. Now the thing is, you know, right when you cook the ground beef, adding the right spices is the first thing. So, what would you put on it? Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Please do leave a like and subscribe. Hmm. Well, thank you. Why don't we pin that so people can get encouraged. Uh, uh, if you do subscribe, I will pin your message on there till for others to see. We are at 8 uh, likes already, and we're only 12 minutes in. That is fantastic, you guys. Our goal is usually 10 likes. Hey, Lena, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Good old, I know, and if you look up top, it says you just subscribed. Lena Mystic Mama's in here, you guys. So let's. She is our moderator. So far right now, I did look. I know many. I'm not watching it, Lena. Oh yeah, and Manoj is here. Manoj is the other mod. Um, I'm not a big fan of either team. No, Rodolfo, I was diagnosed with gender dysphoria. I do too, JE. Q. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Please do leave a like, subscribe to the channel. We need 2 more likes and we'll make our first 10. Yeah, I was married and we had children, or a child, I should say. So, Rodolfo, do you just go around, find a fancy term, and try to diagnose someone with it? Wayne, I am attracted to women. Wayne, we, I'm an atheist, so, okay, we just hit 10 likes, you guys. Thank you for that. I'm an atheist, so you can throw Bible verses in here, but we don't, and many of my uh, supporters here, they're atheists and agnostics. So you can just keep posting it, but we're not going to really be attracted by it. You know, the Bible is a piece of fan fiction, really. Oh, yeah. But, Kathy, I don't mind the God Squad showing up. You know why? It only gives us more support on the channel and it helps the channel grow. The haters make the channel grow. So, Rodolfo, maybe, or not Rodolfo, but Wayne, I will, no, I know, they just, this is someone that probably thinks they have a PhD in psychology and wants to diagnose everyone. If they're not a doctor, they can't diagnose people. So, like I said, probably looked up a fancy word in the dictionary and hello everyone, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. As always, you are a treasure here. We are almost at 100 views in the first 20 minutes. We're only 2 away. We've already hit 10 likes. Uh, we're doing fantastic today. I think I was trying to calculate what time would be good to come on here. I was aiming for 6, and like I said, I woke up, watched my friend's podcast, Godless Church podcast, and then okay. You know what, Kathy? We must be having the same thing go on. Because mine at this time are growing. They're, having, you get that little bit of, they hurt a little bit, and then all of a sudden, you're starting to notice more of them. Yeah, and the mine are hurting more in the center. Um, since I've gotten on progesterone, yeah, they're definitely starting to get more contoured. In other words, they're getting a better shape. Yeah, and in fact, my friend was talking to this about it on our Godless Church today. Um, and he started talking about the trans community because uh, one of the biggest things is about having inclusivity in the entire LGBTQIA plus um, community. And he got to the point where he was talking because a lot of us are ex-Mos, being ex-Mormons, and being seeing how and showing how many ex-Mormon women don't know how to go buy a bra because if they go to the once they go to the temple, they have to wear a special undergarment, and then the bra has to go over it. So they really don't know how to purchase one, and so that was an interesting conversation he gave, but it's true. And he was saying how, important it is to, because you got to know how to. Yeah. In fact, Kathy, last night I was talking to my friend Joe's sister, and we were FaceTiming it pretty much. And she's fantastic to talk to because all her kids fall within the LGBTQ spectrum. Um, in fact, I don't know how many of you have ever gone here on YouTube and looked and watched Casey Blake and her videos. Uh, so, and basically, that's her daughter. What do you mean? What movement have I started instead of? What do you mean, Rodolfo? Start your own movement. What do you mean more spin-off? Rodolfo, this is something that's been very controversial. If you have you ever looked at who started the Stonewall riots and who fought for the freedom was actually a trans woman. So we're all in this together. If you're from the LGBTQIA plus community and are trying to, you know, and I know a lot of times the trans community does catch flack from others, you know, the it within the that spectrum. Oh, I know, but there are times you find people that are LGBT, but not LGB, and then they want to take the T out because we're different. It's not a sexuality as opposed to the gender. Uh, I've heard of that happening a lot lately. Rodolfo, why are you trying to start hate in here? You could be an ally towards any community. I am an ally with the entire LGBTQIA plus community. And I don't know what movement you're saying I'm trying to start, because I'm just being allies with everyone. Every morning I talk with my friend that lives in Florida, and she's a lesbian, and she's my best friend. I have plenty of friends that aren't. Well said, Kathy. Stonehenge. So you're saying the big place in England with rock formations? That's funny because you couldn't even tell us the name of the place. So if you're gonna be in here to hate, my I have a great moderator here that can take you out. This is not a place to come hate. We're trying to be allies with each other. Maybe first of all you need to go over to like a website like or a channel like uh, Powered by Rainbows and get some good fact from them, and they're allies with us. So thank you, Lena. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. As always, you are a treasure here. Please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Oh, I know. They're doing good for this first hour. I like that. That's a good one, Kathy. Oh yeah, and my biggest thing is, the more they talk, the more and more comments they put in there, the more the algorithm grows. Lena, he was someone that wanted attention. I think that's all it was. You know, oh yeah, she does. Lena's Lena's goat. So are those messages like coming across on the screen, like Lena's heart being on the screen right now? I just kind of saw this before. I thought it was only with super chats that stuff like that would come up. But I was on a stream last night. I was watching someone stream last night, and then I kept seeing the messages come up, and I'm trying to find like the good ones that people will post, that have some, fact or are positive, and just trying to, uh, put them on the screen. So it'll be, so it's positive for everybody. And sometimes, um, I think it'll start reflecting better. And I thought it was only like I said, I only thought it was when we would have super chats. But what's happening um, all you have to do is pin the message. So like right now, if I wanted to, I don't know if you have, I think you can take control of this, Lena, just like how, so then I could turn around and unpin it and it'll just drop it off like that. So it's in the little section off to the side where you usually, yeah. Yeah, this is just kind of a way to, like if we want to show the merch store, you can just like, like all you can do is just, I could have like moderators do this too, is highlight messages that are good in here. All you do is hit the three dots like when you're going to take them out and go up to pin message. And here's Kathy's message that she just left a little bit ago. Yeah, we're always glad to have you in here, Kathy. You're, like I said, I've been thinking of you because I hadn't seen you here in a bit. So, there's, we have a certain base group of people, and you're definitely in that because we have, obviously, we have Lena, Alice, yourself, Deja. Right now, Deja has a different, uh, is going by a different title on her name, something against fascism. And then, hey, Kathy, seems like you know a lot about LDS. Were you LDS? Let me ask you a question while you're here. Ooh, okay. Um, Last night I was on a phone call after the stream, and um, and I don't know if you were here for my friend Joe started what's a church what's called the Church Core for. I'll post it here, and it's basically an organization that's an atheist church, so we don't believe in God. And he started it. I've become what they call a luminary. A luminary is like their form of missionaries. And I'm doing what's called a mission of reason. So I go hand out stuff to the homeless. Um, and um, and basically, he's also putting me in charge of um, a lot because they're very LGBTQIA inclusive. When I was talking to his sister last night, who has, like I said, an entire queer family, like all her kids land on the spectrum, we were trying to look for people, and we're trying to do like either panel discussions or one-on-one discussions, uh, on a StreamYard, do streams. Um, do you ever want to do one? And basically, it would be like something very basic, like, and Nikki was coming up with some very good questions. I wish she would come in here right now because she came up with like very good questions. Like, basically, and it would be like introduce yourself, kind of, whether you believe or don't follow, and kind of like certain, you know, it was like basic questions. And we went through a list of people that were, I mean, everything from LGBTQ to other people we know that are uh, Exmos and stuff like that, and we're trying to find people to be able to interview in our. One of the people she's gonna get, probably gonna be one of our first ones, is gonna be. I don't know if you being an Exmo, if you ever watch. Ah, okay, that's fine. That's a lot of people are feeling that way. Her daughter, like I said, is Casey Blake. Has a very big channel on here, but hasn't done videos for about 2 years. And I think it has a lot to do with what's been going on. Um, there's your heater right there, Kathy. Um, yeah, I'm not. I'm not really. I'm here to be like an advocate, and I'll continue doing videos during this time. I know there's lots of stuff going on. I'll. Did I tell you guys I got pulled over the other day by Albuquerque PD, and the police officer. I was all done up, and obviously, my driver's license is still with my dead name. Still has a picture with pretty much my dead self, you can say. But my hair is obviously a little longer in it, and pulls me over. But I couldn't believe how nice a police officer I got. And I'm going to tell you the reason I got pulled over. My car has not passed emissions, and I haven't been able to get tags for it. So, hello and welcome to the stream. So he pulls me over and tells me about, why he introduced himself. I'm like, in a polite manner, and so then he like talked to me and took the VIN number to make sure it wasn't a stolen car, and then, hello Noor, welcome to the stream. And then he just looked up the car, comes over, says, okay, just get it fixed. Gives me my driver's license back. He says I changed it in the computer saying that it's yours and you're fine. You're good to go. No ticket, nothing like that. It was awesome. I can't believe I've never had a police officer that polite. Because when he walked up, he said, hi, my name is Officer so-and-so of the Albuquerque Police Department. Yeah, it was great. I was actually on my way, I don't know if you guys have watched my video. I went out on a second trip to hand out beanies and gloves to the homeless. I'm doing gloves like this, beanies like this, but the beanies I'm handing out are like bright yellow. This is the oddball that I got. I don't know why I got it. I probably just ordered an orange one on one order because it was separate in another order. But I'm handing out gloves to them for when it gets cold, because at night it does drop into the 40s, even the 20s still. This week we're still getting another snap, or we're getting the 20s. So yeah, that's a big part of what I'm doing here. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Right now we are at 10 likes. We made it to 10 in about 20 minutes. So we are now looking to, let's try to hit 15 next. Yeah, Kathy, I believe that was an excellent interaction considering right now the what people think of police officers nowadays. And thank you for the 11th like, whoever did hit that. Greatly appreciated. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. As always, you are a treasure here. I know Alice told me, like, she was on for a second yesterday. And then, I mean, had that been in Cape Coral, Florida, where I used to live in Florida, those cops were jerks. One, they wouldn't have introduced themselves. Two, they would have probably gotten me out of the car and arrested me because of not having a license plate. So, but I think this guy could tell genuinely that I was being honest with him, and that about everything he asked me. Because one of the things I always do, and I always suggest to people, when you do get pulled over, always keep both hands on the steering wheel. I was on my way I was gonna go and give some of these to the Transgender Resource Center here in New Mexico, because a lot of trans people, there's a lot of homeless trans people. So I was gonna go there, and I was on my way, and then I saw him pull out on the road, so I turned off to the side street, and he found me. So, he went and turned down the next one and caught me. And yeah, I was all dolled up. I mean, I told him honestly, I always keep my hands on the steering wheel till I knock on the window to to they will knock on the window, so then I take my hand off the steering wheel to lower the window, because if you don't have your hands on the steering wheel, they might think they're somewhere else, and you're trying to reach for something else. And I told him honestly, I'm like, oh yeah, sir, just on my way to the Transgender Resource Center to donate some items. I even asked him, because I drive a manual transmission. I'm like, can I put my car in neutral and put the emergency brake on? He's all like, sure. If you give them that courtesy and show them, give them, just make them feel like they are, in charge of the situation and stuff. And feel respected, then it's a good thing. Hello, everyone. Please welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. As always, you are a treasure here. Please do leave a like and subscribe. last night I did do a little workout video. I got me some stretch cords and a Pilates bar, and I was like, basically I did stuff I found like on a manual. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a, I'm not a fitness expert now. Um, if I were to swim it, if I was doing like a swimming video, yeah, I would trust myself more because, but of course, I would always put the disclaimer, I'm not. Really, Elvar? So tell me, are you a boy or are you a girl? Please, Elvar, did you leave a like and did you subscribe to the channel? Okay, so you're a man. Well, I'm gonna say that unfortunately I like women. I am a transgender woman that likes women. So I'm a transgender lesbian. Yeah, I don't know. Kathy, when I first came out, um, the f- when I was like, I questioned my sexuality at first, and I came out bisexual, and then I still really started looking deep down in myself, and I found within me that, all my life there were things that pointed to me being more, uh, yeah, I've always liked women more, and yet though always had this thing about wearing women's clothes. Even when I was little, or even in my teenage years, I should say, in my, when I was going through puberty and all that, when I was home alone, I remember mom had this big rack of lipsticks, like 16 different colors. I would try each color. I would put on eye makeup and stuff, and and I would just try on clothes, whether hers or my sister's, and I would I would do it when I was home alone, so I never got caught. Um, the time I got caught, and in fact, it's funny. My friend Joe mentioned it this morning in his little sermon. He was talking about trans women, and you know, when you're when my uh, last wife, when she found the women's clothes in a box, and in my room, because we were already separated. We were living in separate rooms, and they always come with the clothes, and they're like, "What's this? Whose are these? What's going on?" And you're just like, "Oh wow, I'm sorry. Sorry you had to go through that." And they come out. She comes out like, "Whose are these? Why are you?" Or and what's up with these, and whose are they? And I'm like, they're mine. I think the first thing she found was a wig. Um, so it's an interesting story when, your partner or your wife, um, does find, uh, your partner, husband or wife, whatever you want to call it, does, find what you own and they think it's someone else's. Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. Please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Um, oh wow. I outed myself to two different friends and like actually from two different jobs that I used to work at. And basically and like the first one, I'd known her from, I'd worked in the ER with her, and she was the um, farm tech, and like we were talking one day, and oh, hello Kratos, thank you for joining the stream. This does help our uh, algorithm grow as you come in here. Please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Um, but yeah, I was talking with her. I'd worked with her for a long time, and then uh, she knew me obviously at that time as a straight male. Uh, I was with my wife when she worked in the ER with us, but then I transferred to, or I got a job at the VA, and it turned out she was a patient there. And one day we were talking and we met for lunch, and I was telling her how at first, you think it's just like a cross-dressing type of thing. Then you come out and you figure out that you are. And and then she's really the one that helped me figure out I was, because she goes, "Do you have a name for yourself?" I'm like, "Yeah, I go by Jules." Actually, at that time, I was using a different name. And she goes, "Have you thought about it?" She's all, you know, that you most likely are trans. And I started therapy, and yeah, my therapist found that I had dysphoria. It's it's strange. Um, when I went to therapy, she let me be like an open book. She would like, okay, tell me the things you've noticed throughout your lifetime. It wasn't like she let many people think that when you're trans, that therapists lead you to become trans, and but they're not. They were never leading questions. Just like in nursing, we have to ask open-ended questions, things that'll make us figure out what is going on, and rather than just say a yes or no questions. And and so I started, I unloaded, and I started from the beginning of my life as a kid to then, and then she hardly asked any questions. Same way here, chica. I was like, I noticed things that I would do that were more feminine, yet I packed it away, especially with the culture being Hispanic. Uh, you don't want to come out because the machismo in the culture. You know, and then at that time, I was also hardcore to the LDS Church. You know, add those two together. Hello and welcome to the stream, everyone. Please do leave a like and subscribe. We are at 12 likes. We're trying to find that. We're trying to get to 15, so we'd greatly appreciate it. Um, you know, and that's yeah, they are very My dad was the patriarch of our family. So when he passed away, what, 3 years ago now? It was just the anniversary of it this year or this month. Um, so many people came from family and extended family, and um, he was the patriarch. Many of them admitted it. And hello, Als, what is it? Aswa? Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, I think you're right there, Kathy. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Ooh, we got another subscriber. Thank you, whoever subscribed. You guys realize we're now at 642 subs. Um, I think once she heals up, one of the biggest things that's going to happen. Mama Shar and I are probably going to try to stream together. She does live right down the street from me, so she jumped on here a couple of times. Last time she said she wants to help me get to 1,000. So I immediately asked her. I said, "Do you want to do a stream together?" And she said yes. So she just got her facial feminization surgery done. Yeah, she is, but she's a cool person. I met her in person. I went to her son's birthday party, the son's first birthday party. Uh, her girlfriend did an excellent job taking over the stream while she was getting surgery the other day. I was trying to, because it was the night she had the first part of the surgery, and she had some concerns, I remember, and I was trying to tell her some of the things that could have been. then I am going to try and do. I mean, while I was setting up, I tried to contact Samantha Lux. Maybe I can do some kind of stream and speak with her. I would love to do one big panel interview with people that would like to be advocates, just kind of all of us, really help and stand up for the community. She just has a lot of subs, though. Mama Shar does have a lot of subs. Her channel is just having a boom all of a sudden. She's close to 20,000. Yeah, I sent her an email. Hopefully, um, you know, hopefully we hear back from her. Yeah, we're not far from it. Right now we're getting close to the partner program. So let's hit right here. I'm looking in my analytics tab. Uh, Start your earning journey. So as far as the first part for the first part of it is you can obviously have memberships. This is where people become a member to your channel, and then you can do like extra videos for them or anything like that. Uh, and you can charge a certain like subscription a month for it. Um, and then you can get your super chats, super stickers, super thanks. Um, and then I can attach the link to the merch store. We're all, we have the right number of subscribers. We've hit 642, or we've hit 500. So I'm sure we'll stay steady with that. We do at least 3 video uploads every 90 days. The thing is, we have to hit 3,000 hours. Right now it says we're at 5,000. No, wait. I mean 1,521 watch hours. The thing with that is, I don't know if this count is behind because on my channel dashboard, it does state that the channel is already at over 2,000 hours. So hopefully that will. The other qualification thing could be 3 million shorts views. I hardly do shorts because they kind of mess up your algorithm with your videos. And then for the other one, Kathy, it is a 1,000 subs, which we're only 358 away from that, and 4,000 watch hours. So, and then on that one, you can get sponsors. You can get from ads that are on your, on or around your videos, and then short ads feeds. And then I found a trick to that, how to so for example, if you have a specific oh, okay, we do Lena has a point here. We do talk the 5 T's. I'm sorry, I was looking on a different screen. I hadn't seen your the 5 T's on my channel are transition, triathlon, trends, tips or teaching, and trucks. So transition, I am a 54-year-old transgender woman. I talk about triathlon as I like to participate in triathlon. In fact, yesterday I did add a video to that, to the training portion, um, and just basically doing like something with Pilates bar. Uh, th- Tofu, thank you for coming on here as you did help boost the algorithm. Um, the other thing I talk about trends is like the different clothing I like to wear here. It's kind of a Lena Mystic Mama look. Dean, DeAndre, you can feel however you want. Uh, I may have the anatomy and all that, but there's always a different feeling inside. Oh, well said, Kathy. Um, but as we said, Kathy, they boost the algorithm. I should make you a moderator, Kathy. You're good with that. When it comes to the tips or teaching, I do have, I think, 5 subtopics on that now. I talk about recipes, different cooking I like to do. I talk about, well, maybe you should walk on all fours. Uh, so I'm just going to say that obviously you've been in here, you've been commenting for a while, so you were attracted in here and brought in here for a reason, and you're staying here because something is keeping you attracted. I am a normal person. Yeah, he's the grumpy old troll under the bridge, huh? Andorra? Well, good. That way you'll land on them every time you fall off of something. But maybe you shouldn't cut your whiskers because then it throws off your balance. Kathy, wouldn't that make him afraid of cucumbers? Have you ever seen what cucumbers do to cats? Oh, I know, Lena. Isn't it amazing? Some I do. And I know in the past, a lot of my subs do. I have many subs that are. I've even been told by certain people when They met me. They could sense it in me. Uh, it's been even people that I treated and gave like a shot to. They said that I don't think I need classes on biology because I've taken enough classes on biology to know. I've taken good old biology 101. I've taken anatomy and physiology. Um, I am a nurse, so I know about all that, and I know where you're trying to come to. Um, you're probably going to come down to the question I usually get, the good old "what is a woman?" And then they come and people turn around and say, "Yes, I've heard of uh, chromosomes, but do you know that sometimes within us, and it's even been measured in the brain, that there are different interactions that make some people have, uh, you know, be more feminine and stuff like that." Yeah, but you know, it's strange, especially Kathy, if people do have the excerpts. Why? Thank you, Lena. Well, thank you, Soma. Yeah, it's you know the thing here in the U.S. It's not new. The atmosphere has just changed about trans people. It's been in the last few years, and it's just been the political agenda really that's changed it. Thank you, Soma. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Please do leave a like and subscribe. Hello, Semi. Welcome to the stream. Please do like the channel. Please do like the stream. Hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Oh my goodness. Are the Eagles actually shut out the... Oh, you guys, I started a Jules Instagram today. Oh, look at that. We're at 14 likes. Thank you, everyone. We just need one more like to hit 15. We are doing fantastic. So yeah, I just set up an Instagram. I haven't done any posts on it. Like I said, I just created the site. It just has my profile picture on there, and that's it. Oh, so we just hit 15 likes. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Soma. Well said. I'm gonna pin that up so everybody can see. That is a well said stated comment there. Um, Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. I like what Soma stated here. Just be yourself. As many people try to do changes, and yes, I'm a calm person. That's the thing. I have a calm demeanor. Um, Takes things to stress me out, and you know what? The one that probably the only one that'll when and it's hard for her to make me lose my cool is when my ex-wife calls and asks for more money, because she just needs it. Oh, Lena, I couldn't see you being uh, a stressful person. I couldn't see you being anything but calm. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. Please do leave a like and subscribe. We are at 15 likes. Or we have now set a goal for 20. So please, let's make it to 20. We are at 1 hour and 15 minutes. Probably will try to work it over to 2 hours, probably, and then after that, maybe even, let's see, we're at it's 7:30. We go another 45 minutes. Maybe we'll go all the way to like 7:30. Oh wait, 8:30. So maybe we'll give it another hour that will go. I do want to say that probably after this stream, I will probably be doing a video, maybe one of my high demand religion ones. High demand religion organization / cults ones. Yeah, I've been through. I can say what you're saying. You just put me around any death situation. Same thing, Kathy. Having been an ER nurse for 13 years, and even before I was an ER nurse and being a road medic, I think my worst thing was when people in my family would pass away, and my parents told me, my response to them was always the worst part, because I think it was their response to my response was always, how could you have said that? Hello, Larissa. So, guys, is this something new with people coming in said hi? So I'm seeing it happen not just here. I'm seeing it on other people's channel that I follow, like on Shar's channel. People come in and said hi. Oh, okay. I just see it a lot. People just said hi, and I'm like, well, hello everyone and welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. As always, you are a treasure here. Please do hit a like and subscribe. as you come in. Lena and Kathy, hi Jen, welcome to the stream. Not who you think, Kathy. This is a new. You're new in here, aren't you, Jen? Do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. You can join us in here anytime. Yeah, actually, she hasn't been on the channel in a while, Kathy. She has texted me, but I think she's taking time off of here. She is helping the channel, though, do get some, like, one thing I do have to give her credit for, she is buying us some of those rubber bracelets with the 988 crisis line on there. Oh, well, Jen, we can tell you what the channel is about. This channel, we call it Jules Treasures Area 5T1. I'm Jules, and all of you are my treasures. And we do talk the 5Ts. We talk about transition. We talk about triathlon. We talk about trends, and that's really a lot about the clothes I like to wear. We talk about tips or teaching, which that also breaks down into several categories, where I do talk about high demand religions, organizations, or cults. I talk about different recipes that I like to cook. I also talk about preparedness tips. And I have been starting one on little urban legends. I just did one on the Denver airport recently. Then I talk about trucks. I recently bought a Nissan Xterra that I'm restoring and modifying. So yeah, we've got a variety of things we talk about. And here comes Kathy's friend here, the heater in my house. I do live in Albuquerque, New Mexico, so it gets a little chilly. Although I've got it turned down so it doesn't turn on as much. You know, obviously we still get it. So you're welcome to, please do hit a like to the channel. We're at 15 likes right now. And then subscribe. You can, on my channel, yeah, my daughter visited Maine recently, and she sent me pictures. It looked beautiful up there. You know, and that's the thing. Everywhere will have a different type of beauty. Like Maine, you know, it was. Like I said, I saw pictures of it from my daughter, but like here in New Mexico I found it prettier than. Yeah, see, we did get snow here in Albuquerque, but not as much. This year, actually, they say we didn't get as much. Did I just bring? But I love. I do love Albuquerque and the fact that it's so cultural. A lot of, you know, different things to it. Yeah, Maine lobster, that's a great thing to bring up there. I haven't had lobster in a long time, Kathy. Just lobster in general, I love. Now, good lobster is down in, we also have good lobster in Mexico. It's called, in a place it's called Puerto Nuevo, which means Newport. It's just down south of Tijuana. And basically, you go there and they'll ask you how many lobsters do you want, and if they think that the lobster that they're catching that day is too small, they'll give you 1.5. So they'll give you 3 halves. of a lobster. And then, so then they'll ask you, okay, how many would you want today? And say you want to eat three, and then the other person with you wants to eat another three. So that's a total of 6 lobsters. They'll bring them on this big platter, put them in the middle of the table. They'll put another big bowl like this with refried beans, another big bowl of Spanish rice, and then they're gonna put a little plate, and it's got these tortillas that are about this big, and then a big bowl of butter. So basically what you do is you can put your beans down, your rice, put your lobster on it, put the butter on top. Obviously in Mexico we like to put lime and hot sauce on everything, and then you just wrap it in that tortilla, and it's excellent. I've been times down there, and we've ordered like over 20 lobsters, and they were all piled up on that platter that they brought in the center of the table. And it's inexpensive. Nice, Kathy. That's one thing I haven't bought me as a bikini yet. Nice. Lobster bake. I haven't had lobster in a long time, and I love it. Hello, I, how do you pronounce your name? I don't want to mispronounce it. It looks like Maxcon, but I know the lettering's different. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit a like and subscribe. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what, and you know, that's one thing, Jen. We do have lots of people that are from diverse, uh, we have a diverse community in here. We have people that are the whole LGBTQIA plus community from all around the world. We have people here. I have a friend that's from the UK that jumps in here. We're a couple are from Canada. It's just the channel has grown, and it's amazing how many people from different parts of the world are here. This is why I've enjoyed starting my channel. I started my channel really as a log of my transition. And what I'm gonna be on for a year now. Well, full time for a year now on my channel. Well said, Jen. I will pin that so people can see it. I was, I will honestly say I voted for him in his first 2 elections, but after 1/6, um, I didn't I didn't I wouldn't vote for him again. Um, and then one's coming out and all that. The the thing is, it's not like he's leading the people. It's like his party is leading him, and he's not making the decisions. Yeah, I see what you're saying exactly. Um, so, for example, it seems to me like certain people with a certain agenda took control of the party, and and then they just, you know, put him into office, and then he feeds off of them. That is what I get. Hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. Please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel. My name is Jules. You are my treasures. Welcome to what we call Area 5T1. If you do want Area 5T1 merch, we do have a merch store. I always say we because being here on the channel makes you, and being a sub or even a visitor makes you a treasure. So everyone is recognized in here. That's why I say we. This is the link to the merch store. The merch store has everything from t-shirts to hoodies to, we even do coffee in there. I think coffee can only be shipped to the US and Canada. There's blankets, mugs. The merch store has only been around for just over a month and a half. And we have, I think it's only sold a couple items. One, I was able to get my sample t-shirt, and then a friend of mine did buy a coffee mug. It came out pretty cool. I've seen him drinking from it when he does his live stream, so it's cool. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Many things we chat. Oh, it sounds good. Go and help her out. She's definitely important. You know, some of the things we talked about this week on the channel, when we do start chatting, sometimes we'll get into things on the news. One of the things I brought up, and I had a large paper trail. I mean, actual paper trail. It's not like, you know, just what I've seen on the news and read about it. I have, I don't know where I put it, but I have actual documents because I actually worked for them. I don't know how many of you know that 2 million government employees were offered basically a buyout. In other words, it was called a deferred resignation, where they were offered to put in their resignation. They would continue paying them through September 30th, and then and continue paying them and their and also covering their benefits. Now, when I did my research, I brought in all the emails I got at work, but after playing around a little bit on the internet, I found certain things that they did not send us at work, because we do have a union called the AFGE, the American Federation for Government Employees, and they didn't send us the frequently asked questions about it that the AFGE had, because they had lots of good answers on their little website, uh, frequently asked questions, they had certain answers that how the government could circumvent you not getting paid all the way till then. Um, I'll have to look, but I do have a stack of papers, probably about this big, showing all of that. So yeah, it does definitely basically leaves a bitter taste in your mouth after you've done. I mean, I've been there what 6 years now, but um, for one person to come in and basically start trimming, you could say trimming the fat because, um, and you've been doing your work for years. Um, that it's not a good thing, and it's someone that it's really someone that has lots of status because of how much money they have. Let's just say this person sent the same email to all the employees of one of his company the day he purchased another company. So he sent it to all of them. It's verbatim the same email. So it's basically the same email. It's called Fork in the Road. It was sent to all Twitter employees when it was bought out by Musk. And obviously Musk has been appointed, I guess, the head of what's called the Department of Government Efficiency. And that's when 2 million of us government employees did receive an email if we wanted basically a buyout. Right now it's at a halt. It's at a stay, and it goes into court tomorrow, into federal court, to see how legal it is, and maybe fight it out a little more. Our union leaders are there. Hello everyone and welcome. You're on with Jules. As always, you are a treasure here. Please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel. We've been doing fantastic today. We've gotten 3 new subs. I'm just looking at the analytics here. I've actually been. I'm not watching the Super Bowl, but I can just hear my neighbors yelling, so I got curious about the score. And if I was going to pick a team to win, it is going the right direction that I would have wanted it, because the Eagles are dominating the Chiefs. Considering, and I mean, I don't know how many of you watch football throughout the season. It seemed the Chiefs were favored a lot by referees. I don't know if. Yeah, you can. Here it is. We can talk politics as long as it is kept in a respectful fashion. Okay, Dave, I agree in a way, because there are some departments that, yeah, there is a lot of waste. Yet, myself, as a nurse for the Department of Veterans Affairs, do you think it's fair to the veterans if I would have taken the buyout and then now be short a nurse. Right now, that even at this time before this whole offer happened, there is already a shortage on nursing. Because basically the fork in the road email was sent to everyone. Offer was offered to, like I said, 2 million employees, but which departments weren't affected by it? Homeland Security, National Security, and the Postal Service. So it seemed like they were focused more on our national security than the healthcare of our veterans. OM, we can talk about that. I'll express myself on that. And then I will go to your question, Biggs. OM, I understand what you're saying. Yes, that after a while, if you're on a testosterone blocker, it does lower your testosterone to almost nil, yet there's still an advantage. There should be a way to create a classification within the athletes that would make it equal as far as trans athletes versus trans athletes. There has to be a way to meet the middle ground on that. In certain ways, Dave, I will agree that a lot of times the conservative presidents are usually the ones and I'll tell you, I was a hardcore conservative until about 8 years ago. I was hardcore to the right. I mean, all the way. I would just focus, okay, just go vote Republican. Things have changed for me. I'm an independent, registered independent now, and I focus on things and I look at the issue, I look at the candidate, what is going to work best for me. Being a trans person, yes, he's done several executive orders against trans people. None of them, I think the only ones that would really affect me are the passport thing and obviously like the athlete thing, because I do participate in triathlon. And but even participating in triathlon, I always thought I'm still gonna run in or participate in the men's category because and Jesse, I'm not stating that he isn't. I'm just stating in what I've noted and what he is done in as far as what I've observed. So yeah, I myself, I do a triathlon, and I believe I talked about this in one of my videos last night. When I do triathlon, I do it for myself because everybody, runs into the water and it's everyone at one time. Whether the person standing next to me male, female, whatever. Uh, the only place where I'm gonna be slotted as a male will be when results come out and they put the results up. When I'm in the water, there may be a female swimming by me, there may be a male. So it's not like you're put out there in a specific order. Triathlon, you go out all at once. Uh, and the people that usually win in triathlon, whether they're male or female, and I've watched triathletes that are very, very good talk about this, are actually people that are born to do it. He called them freaks of nature because they're just have a specific physiology type that was made for that. And that is a very good question, OM. I don't see that you got an answer. I think what a lot of Americans wanted was to do away, obviously, with undocumented immigrants. I will tell you, OM, the first two, I did vote for him, the first two. This time I didn't. The whole border wall thing from the first two elections, people don't realize that during the Clinton administration, yes, they are. I'm of Mexican descent, OM. I'll tell you that. But and I do have a lot to say on this topic. Yeah, they are people, and I've got a point that I will put out to this. But first, like the border wall, they started building a fence. The fence that's been there was started in the Clinton administration. They always find a way to get around, underneath, whatever. Now, what people don't realize is, yes, there are some bad ones that come across, yet there are good ones. And those good ones are the ones that'll take the jobs that people don't want to do. For example, who picks your produce? Who does construction of your houses? And how much are they paid? If we were to pay everyone, and I know, I used to live in Florida, in the Fort Myers area. There was one corner where people that would put up fences, do construction and stuff. They would stand there and they were undocumented. And then guys that own construction companies, fence companies, roofing companies would all stop by and pick them up and pay them for the day. And they're not paying them minimum wage. They're paying them less and they're making more. So, those are the good ones, because I will tell you, those guys, we lost 2 fences in 2 different hurricanes. The ones that came out and did the best job, probably undocumented, because, the fencing company, that's who they went and picked up. And those 2 guys did an excellent job on the fence. I don't know, they needed something. I went out and talked to them in Spanish, and they were fantastic. And they put it up. They brought their own food, because I went and offered them drinking water. They had their own drinking water. They were prepared. You put someone. And I know they weren't getting what's the federal minimum wage now? Like $15 an hour, if not more. They weren't getting paid that. And then most of the money that they make, they turn around and send it back home. They'll wire it back home. So what? So another one of their family members can get across. And the thing is that, yeah, and they're hardworking. They won't stop working. They will do the job till it's done. I'll tell you, our roof got done in one day after Hurricane Ian. One day. Roofs should, you, most of the time will take 2-3 days to be done. But they finished it, they cranked it out one day. And I will tell you, they go there, do their job, and go home. You know, and um, I think people don't think about the fact that if we start, taking these people and deporting them, so if we start deporting the people that pick your produce, then are paid not even half of what is the federal minimum wage, your produce is probably going to go up in price at least 2 to 4 times the amount of what it costs right now. That is what I am saying. They are the ones that go and do that work for the cost of just about nothing. Yeah, Nancy, or whoever you are, um, changing traditions is, why is it? I mean, why are geographical things being changed when over time it's always been done a certain way? He just, I think, wants to prove that I think it's more of a kind of like a small man syndrome type of thing. No, I would say actually they should stay at the Gulf of Mexico. Why would it be called the Gulf of Transgender? We don't, what we go through, it's not something, yeah, exactly, Lena, well said. What we do is not an agenda that we spread, Nancy. And that's a big misconception, or something that, maybe some people did, just like in different faiths and religions. So they will, come, and me being, I will say, like, for example, people say that us as transgender people will try to, um, convince others they are. No, it's not something. I've never seen someone in the LGBTQ community try to change someone else. But when you talk to someone in a religion or a faith, what do? They try to make you believe their beliefs. I will tell you that I grew up in the Catholic Church. I converted to Mormonism. And when I look at the um, Mormon Church, that's all they do. They will preach to you to try to get you to their cause. And as a transgender person, that is not what I do. Well, and no, and Nancy, I'm not saying that. You're just twisting words around. For example, I belong to a church for atheists. I'm going to actually post the link here, but they're inclusive towards everybody in the LGBTQ community. It is called what's called a Church of Korihor. And I don't know what denomination or faith you may belong to, but this is just a church for atheists and agnostics. And, you know, it's just basically a place for us to meet and talk about anything. So, Nancy, I think right now what you're saying is you're just being disrespectful to us. Jim K, I'm doing well, as always. Having someone being a little bit, I think someone here is being a little bit of a troll. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. As always, you are a treasure here. Please do leave a like and subscribe. We are at 16 likes right now. We would like to make it to 20. Oh, I know. I think this guy this person found themselves out from under their bridge. Yeah, it looks like we got someone from India here. Earlier, I had someone from Russia. I've got people from all around the world on my channel. So, Jim, this is your first time here? Well, I'm going to tell you, my channel is called Jules Treasures Area 5T. If it's not your first time, why do you need, what is it that you want to know? Okay, so my channel is called Area 5T1 because we do talk 5Ts here. The 5Ts, we always talk about transition as I'm a 54-year-old transgender woman. We talk about triathlon as I do like to participate in triathlon. In fact, yesterday I started my journey onto continuing on my weight loss journey, along with starting to build some strength for getting back into triathlon. The next thing I talk about are trends. So those are like different outfits I like to wear, different outfits I buy. The next one I do is, I call it teaching or tips, because those two go hand in hand, because by teaching I do give some tips. And I talk about cooking. That's one thing I like to do. I talk about, let's see, I talk about high demand religions, organizations, or even cults, because I was a member of the Mormon Church for 30 years. And yes, after realizing it and analyzing it, doing a breakdown of it, and putting away stuff on your figurative shelf, that I had noticed it is a cult, and my shelf broke. So then I also talk about preparedness. I do preparedness. I do have a little preparedness playlist because when I lived in Florida, you had to be prepared for when hurricane season came around. I did go through 6 major hurricanes, so I, you know, I learned from all of that. Um, and my newest one is I'm doing little videos about like urban jet legends. I recently traveled through the Denver airport, and I was looking for all the little urban legends that they say they have there. I didn't see much of what I wanted, but I did go online and do my research and talked about it. You know, I mean, I would have loved to have driven in and see Lucifer outside, the big blue horse that they have outside, just to see it because the all the just the myth behind that. Um, in my high demand religion, like I said, I talk about how one, I'm an atheist, I deconstructed, and then also I talk about trucks. I have recently purchased uh, a Nissan Xterra. It is four-wheel drive. Um, it is a manual transmission, and I am doing a resto mod on it. So that's pretty much the brief on it. Every Just about every single thing in there has um, its own playlist. Like I have my triathlon playlist. I do what I call a Transition Tuesday playlist. That's cool, Evan. Yeah, I want to do an overland on my Xterra. Um, my Xterra will probably get the Nissan Titan axle swap, and probably will put some like my goal are 35s. I do want I like right now when I after I purchased it, I went and got some BF Goodrich all-terrain KO2s. I know they just came out with the KO3s. The 5 point, yes, the Nissan 5.7 is a Cummins, but that's in a Nissan Titan. Now, what I want to do to my Nissan Xterra, which is a small SUV, and mine's a 2008 with like 260,000 miles. What I want to do is what you can do is take the first generation Nissan Titan. You can buy the two or three spline transfer case from it. Um, you can also buy the front axles, I believe it's the CV joints, and then you buy new upper control arms, and uh, and then you put add a leaf in the back. You can get new shocks for it. I don't know, some build scenes or something, and it'll lift it, and it'll take the Titan transfer case. It'll take a lot of the Titan parts because uh, the you know the Nissan Titan, the Nissan Xterra, and the Frontier at that time were all based on the same suspension and transmission. Now, I do have a manual transmission, which I love. I I I learned on a stick shift. I hadn't had one in years, and finally I found another one. Um, Thank you, Lena. Thank you for coming. As always, you are the best moderator I have here regularly and do a fantastic job. So guys, say thanks to my moderator, Lena Mystic Mama. Yeah, what their transmission. Well, from doing the research, the automatic transmission on the Nissan truck is good, but in an automatic transmission in a Nissan car isn't. because it's really a transaxle, and what is it? The Jabco transmission is not good, but for the trucks, they're still good. So far, what I've done to Xterra, when I bought it, I bought it for like $1,500. Like I said, it's a 2008. One of the first codes it tripped. I mean, the dashboard lit up like a Christmas tree. I took it down to get an emissions test, and it popped up the P0340, which is the camshaft position sensor, bank A. I've bought the camshaft position sensor. I still haven't been able to swap it because it's so far back in the engine. I was able to switch bank B really easy. But I was going to start doing, I bought a brand new tool set because I didn't have my good mechanics tool set here it's in Florida in a pod, and it costs $2,000 to ship a pod over, or $3,000 actually to ship it from Florida to here. And so I'm trying to do my best at getting it shipped here soon. I did buy another mechanics tool set, but it was a smaller one, and it's a nice case. So I should be able to reach down in there a lot easier to be able to get that sensor out. And then I've done a couple of bottles of Cataclean because it started tripping the catalytic converter code, the PO430, and it would kind of backfire, but it's not doing the backfire anymore. I do need to run my computer on it again. I don't have like a real fancy scan tool, but one that will kind of read the codes. Hopefully, if I can just get it to go. The thing is, I had run an emissions test on it. I somewhat know. I kind of know them. Like there's certain things I can fix, and I'm learning them more now than I did before. And I'm actually trying to do more hands-on stuff with it rather than just take it to someone to do it. Because my first truck, I had a Nissan Hardbody. It was my very first vehicle, and Alice, I'd been watching that. They got killed, which I'm kind of happy. I'm sorry, you guys, about the noise. That's the heater in my house. I even have the temperature turned down very low so it won't turn on as much, but it's still turning on. So yeah, I'm trying to learn more hands-on. Who's your... Oh, okay, you said that. I thought you meant half the time my show was awful, but it's the halftime show. I didn't even watch it. All I have here is I have a tab on NFL scores to go and check the scores. I mean, they rigged it enough to where Kansas City actually scored 22 points, and at halftime they had nothing. At halftime it was 34-0, and then in the second half the Eagles scored 6 points and KC scored 22. You're sick with allergies, Alice. I like football, but it's like I don't have like NFL Sunday ticket. If I'm a Charger fan. I grew up in San Diego, and and so I've always been a Charger fan. But I'll what I'll do is I'm doing my stream, and then I'll like put a one of the NFL, put another page and watch it from there. Lena was here. She just left, Alice. So yeah, as we were talking about trucks, I started the stereo system. I have to kind of rewire the head unit. It's not turning on just yet. Um, and I have new speakers. They're sitting in here in my house. I ordered 6.5-inch piles and 6x9 piles. It's kind of strange uh, how the Nissan Xterra has the 6.5s are in the front doors, while in the 6.5s are in the back doors. Yeah, I started trying to do my audio now. So for example, nowadays cars have the real nice connector, and you can go onto. The thing is, like, I couldn't find the right connector, so I thought I'd start hardwiring it in. And the only thing I might have not gotten right was the power cable, because no, it seats 5. And I only have seatbelts out for 4 people, so um, but I like it. It's a nice vehicle. I call mine the Gem X. My subs here did I did like a poll on giving it a name. So the funny thing is, on the back where it does say Xterra, whoever owned it previously to me took out the Terra part, and there's just the big X there. I am a Gen X, from Generation X, so I thought I'd come up with a snazzy name for it. I was just going to call it, I was just going to get, I want to get a nameplate made and say Generation. I was just going to put Generation X or Gen X. Gen sounded too much like my ex-wife's name, so started coming up with names, and we came up with Gem X. Since my subscribers, my viewers are called gems, or I mean, they're called treasures. So inside a treasure, you always find gems. So we called it Gem X. And if you look on my merch site, there are actually T-shirts that that do have pictures of a white Xterra. Because mine is a white Nissan Xterra. And yeah, like I said, I love driving that manual transmission, because it is probably the best security device anybody can have on a car. Are you sure they're allergies, Alice? If your nose is stuffed up and running, I would start thinking about having the flu. It is flu season, or and COVID's still around. I'm gonna say that. I see people with it all the time, but right now it is flu season, so you might want to go get checked out for the flu. The RN I work with, and side by side, she had the flu all last week and was out for it because work didn't let her come in. Guys, do you want to check out the merch store? It is here. It is a Printify merch store. Like I said, I have blankets, teddy bears, t-shirts, coffee, hats, mouse pads, everything. I tried to get a diverse group of stuff so I can get a diverse group of people. That way we get a good cross section of what is available. I would still get checked out, Alice, because you never know if it's a flu or not. All they have to do is run a swab up your nose and then test you. And be glad I don't do the swab because, okay, I mean, I'm just giving you a little bit of advice because I know, like if I went to the doctor's office, that's probably what my doctor would do, or even in an emergency room setting, that's what they would do. For those of you that don't know, I'm a VA nurse, so yeah, that's kind of where I get my sense on that. If you're new here, hello everyone and welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. As always, you are a treasure here. We had a pretty good conversation here going about trucks. Found out someone here had a Jeep Wrangler. If you're still here, is your Wrangler made? What year was it that I saw? I think we got lost in the Xterra talk about my Xterra. I don't know if you're still here, Evan. What year is your? Oh no, that would have been cool to know because Jeeps are made by different companies nowadays. They are all Stellantis products are actually a Fiat product. Yeah, because Nissan was with Renault, but now they're with Honda. But old that if you get a Jeep Wrangler, always make sure it is a Daimler product. From when Dodge was still Dodge, it was Daimler Chrysler. That's when you still had a quality product. You only get sick days per pay period, Alice, or is it 4 sick hours? I acquire 4 sick hours per pay period, but I 4 sick days per pay period. That's a little. Hello, Luke John. Welcome to the stream. My name's Jules. As always, you are a treasure here. Please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I'm doing well, Luke. How are you? Can you hit a like so we can hit 20 likes? What I'm doing is I'm streaming with my subs and others that decide to come join. Anybody that does come and join us in here, they are a treasure. We were, I think, Just a little bit ago. That's a lot, Alice. 4 sick days per pay period. The government doesn't even allow that. Um, so we've just been actually the last chat we were having was on trucks because I do like to work on my vehicle. I have a 2008 Nissan Xterra recently purchased, doing a resto mod. Um, so that's what we were talking about here. And actually, we're probably going to be closing up shop pretty soon because I'm going to have to go get something to eat and then go to bed. I saw that, Alice. I'm a nurse. Now, at the VA, go ahead. Uh, I'm 54. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. As always, you are a treasure here. Please do drop a like and subscribe to the channel. You're saying I'm a. Why do you say I'm a young lady, a very young lady? I don't know where you're trying to lead this to, Luke. I I think she might be coming home, Alice. I did see her. She had gone out shopping. Um, bought some new clothes and a purse, but um, I had seen it on her Snapchat and did send her some good wishes. Well, thank you, Luke. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. What I'm going to do here, Alice, didn't you hear me? I did say that she's doing well. She's out of the hospital. She has gone shopping. She has, I don't know if she's on her way home uh, back here. And, and if once she heals up, we might do a stream together. There might be lots of streams coming that are pretty good, Alice. I sat down and talked with a friend yesterday, and we're gonna get we were. Have you ever watched Casey Blake, Alice? I was actually talking with her mom, and I'll probably get to meet Casey Blake too. She has a channel here on YouTube. Yeah, and what group is it with? Really, Luke. First of all, I, I'm today. I've gotten a lot of men that have been hitting on me, but I appreciate the fact that there's admiration here. Yet, I am still attracted to women. Really, and where are you getting it done, Alice? Well, everyone, it is. We're going on 2.5 hours here. I do need to eat dinner. Um, well, I'm sure you can find one. Luke, I'm not trying to say that anything bad, but I'm a, I'm attracted to women. So, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start closing up the stream. I do want to say that please, if you are gonna go through going to getting hormone replacement therapy uh, or into any type of transition, please do seek help from a gender therapist first. It is very important that you do, as to so you can get that diagnosis. Just let them be, Alice. As to get a diagnosis of gender dysphoria, so it'll and you can get your confirmation from a therapist. It's very important to do that, and definitely find the things throughout history in your life that have pointed to that. It's not just a decision you make overnight. Okay, Alice. So it's just not one of those decisions you make overnight from one night to another. Oh, I'm just gonna decide to become a woman. It's something that you realize over time. So going to therapy helps a lot and find all of those things. Also, I do want to say, if you do start doing hormone replacement therapy, please make sure to go to a professional medical doctor that does specialize in hormone replacement therapy. Therefore, to make sure that you are being well examined and having your levels tested frequently. At no time take someone else's prescription medication. I have seen effects from prescription medication happen that have been, very detrimental to people. Thank you for like 21. If you are here, please do hit a like and subscribe. We will be closing up shop soon. Figure it out, Luke. Yeah, I have to leave around the same time too, Ellis. I need to eat something. I'm kind of hungry, so like I said, just please do seek the help of a gender therapist. Do go to a medical provider for your HRT, and just continue to get those lab work done. I do hope you all the best in your transition if you are transitioning. I do appreciate the people that came in and we talked about trucks. That was cool because a lot of times we're talking transition, which is fun, but getting into trucks was cool because that's one of the 5 T's here. And I had people that were very knowledgeable and gave me good compliments about what I knew. I do want to say that there are some exciting things coming on the channel. I did talk to a friend of mine, and we're going to try to get some content, some other trans content creators, and we're going to try to do like either a town hall meeting type of thing, or and try to let's build some advocacy for us. We are looking. We went through my list of subscriptions of people I do subscribe to in the trans community, and also people that are also atheists like myself. So, and then atheists that are trans. We found some very good ideas. I am excited to some of the things we will be doing. If any of you would like to join me on any of my streams and join, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna try to do like at least one big stream where we have like 5 or 6 of us, and I'm gonna have a moderator, a friend of mine. His name is Joe, kind of asking questions. I think that'll be fantastic. So we can, go on from there. Well, if you guys want to hit one more like, that would be greatly appreciated, so we can close off with 25 likes. Charlie, I would say that I'm not Jerry. So yes, there's lots of good content coming. Hopefully my friend can get a hold of some of these people soon, and maybe we'll do one of the first live streams with them. And I've already started trying to contact some others. So all of you have a good night. Thank you for joining me here. My name is Jules. Remember, you are a treasure. Please do hit a like, subscribe, and comment down below as the chat box is about to close up. Okay, wow, we hit 25. Thank you very much. And also, please check out the merch store. I will post it one last time in the chat box. Plenty of good merch. Also, I edit the stream, in the description box, there will be some other links to that'll say Zephy on them. That's kind of like a GoFundMe, but it is a free type of GoFundMe. Goes to an organization that does help the homeless. It is a nonprofit, so you will not be charged for giving the donations. You will get a receipt to get a tax deduction if you do want to donate. My project on that one is Project Rapture, and that's Rapture with a W, because we are wrapping people in blankets, and I've been giving beanies and gloves out to the homeless so they stay warm at night. So mine's Rapture 505 because I live in the 505. So I do want to say thank you to everybody. Have a good night. And remember, I'm Jules. You are my treasures, and you are in area 5T1. Thank you.